Welcome to the Valve Bounce. My name's Damien. I'm here running solo. Steve's away having a wonderful holiday for his wedding anniversary, so I hope both of you are having a great time. But I'm here this week to bring you the motorsport news and our predictions for the supercar round at Melbourne Grand Prix weekend. We're all excited here in Melbourne, even if I'm not going. I'll just be watching it on TV this year, but you know. Anyway, in supercar news, just when you thought all the drama was complete or finished or a stalemate for Erebus, no, we had an announcement last week that Shannon Keeley, who is the director for their marketing, social media, has actually resigned and stepped away. She notified them at the Bathurst round, and then is basically this weekend is her last event with the team. Seems like everybody's jumping off a sinking ship at the moment, so hopefully she ends up or lands on her feet somewhere in the supercar paddock, because she is an absolute amazing resource, and she's done wonders for Erebus and their social media and marketing. So good luck, and hope she ends up somewhere else. So despite being as sick as anyone can ever be, Cam Waters, who had the man flu, is set to debut a brand new car. So Tickford have just finished creating or just put together his latest vehicle, and really hope that whether it's a mental or it's actually something in the car, we hope that they can get the speed necessary to bring him back up the front. He said in a bit of an interview that he's not so worried about dropping some of the major points in those early rounds, but fingers crossed, he can start showing the true potential out there. I guess we should also let Cam know there's only 11 weekends left in the Supercar Championship. There's not many rounds this year, so he better start hustling. Chaz has declared that he's feeling quite upbeat about his championship chances. He came away from the Bathurst weekend feeling really strong about his competition to the Red Bull outfit. And the praise for the new engineer and the setup philosophy that they've undertaken there with engineer Sam Scafaldi, where they're really relishing this new opportunity and working well together so far. To quote Chaz, "If you had the performance like us, you've got to think that you can be in the hunt for the title." So fingers crossed he has a better weekend this weekend at the AGP. And let's see if they can unlock some more pace and consistency. Chaz's teammate Ryan Woods has had a lot of lessons. He's stepped away from that Bathurst round, really learning what it's like to be a rookie. Ryan indicated that if he wasn't surrounded by dickheads, maybe not quite a quote, but he would have finished much higher up the order. He really felt good about the car. So that really transitions well to hopefully a really good round for him and to really kick off his rookie season. So we all know Steve loves Woody, and he's got a rookie test coming up in preparation for the AGP round. So I guess with much love for Woody, the other rookie, Love, who made love to the wall at Bathurst. Thanks for that joke, Steve-O. He had a pretty clear run and looks forward to continuing that at the AGP. Right, now to some NASCAR Xfinity news, and SVG Shane Van Gisbergen continues to impress in his debut season in the Xfinity Series. He finished 6th at Phoenix after he narrowly avoided a large wreck with 2 laps to go from the finish. In what was a bizarre end to that race, Justin Ellinger managed to crash out 3-second lead with 5 laps remaining. Due to that crash, that brought all the field together, and when they went green, there was another stack of 13 cars in a massive pile-up that SVG managed to avoid, and obviously profited to take that 6th place. Smith would go on to take that win over Love and Creed. Now switching gears to Formula One, we had the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and it was a little spicier than Bahrain. Look, it was a bit of a snooze fest, but it was a little better than what we saw at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max Verstappen won from his teammate Sergio Perez, and Charles Leclerc managed to secure the last step on the podium at that event. Oscar Piastri showed a clean pair of heels over Lando in that weekend. Apparently those heels were pretty big because Lando managed to jump the start, and Oscar ran fourth for pretty much most of the race, but struggled behind the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. Oscar took to Twitter after the race and said that now he's a Mercedes rear wing expert, and he is 12 points better off for it. So he's pretty happy. In other news there, Ollie Behrman debuted for Ferrari while Sainz had to have his appendix removed. And what a debut. Managed to score points and did really well in his rookie round of F1. Now on Ollie, what can only be described as British bias or perhaps bare phenomenon, everybody was praising with the performance that the 18-year-old Brit had for his first race weekend. Now, finishing the points was a great success. It was an awesome effort and he did really well. But we've got to keep a lid on these things. There was some other guy that had a great debut that then didn't go so well. Fries with that or something? I don't know. Can't remember his name. Now, to Red Bull, Visa, Cash App, whatever. It's taken 2 races for some of that performance to derail. Social media were quick to jump on saying that Ricciardo was washed up and was getting destroyed, but Yuki wasn't much better. In what was a really solid debut in testing, the Red Bull now appears to be perhaps the second slowest car on the grid, which does not bode well for either driver. In happier news for Gene Haas, his crew have absolutely accelerated and are now, at some points, the fastest F1 car in trap speed on the top straight at Jeddah. That enabled Haas and Hulk to smash through the field into the 10 and achieved a single championship point. So we hope that Gunter hasn't Fuchs smashed too many doors after seeing that result. Speaking of Fuchs smash, Hornigate has fired up again, and the stuff at Red Bull just continues to keep going. Allegedly, the Thai side of the Red Bull business has changed its stance on Christian, and as a result of that, there was speculation showing that Christian may be gone before the Australian Grand Prix. And then it switched, and then we had Helmut, who was in trouble again. So the rumours and the politics continue to play out at Red Bull Racing. And Max has finally made a stance on this whole Hornigate thing and has put his hand up saying, Marco, I'm with you. So if Marco leaves, that's me too, which has obviously raised some concerns within the Red Bull camp. Now to IndyCar news, where Scott McLaughlin has finished third behind the race winner and the Bus Bros co-host Joseph Newgarden. McLaughlin recovered from starting ninth, and along with a few sends to take some crucial positions, he ended up on the podium. It was an excellent day for Penske Racing at St. Petersburg because they secured 3 of the top 4 positions. Will Power managed to secure 4th in that trio. And the only party pooper was Pato Ward, who continues his strong form in the Arrows McLaren, and he finished 2nd. And that now brings us to predictions for the Supercars round of the AGP. Now, Steve has gone for Will Brown in quali for race 3, and for race 3 winner is Will Brown. For qualifying in race 4, he's gone for Mostert and doubled up with a Mostert win for race 4. In quali for race 5, Steve has selected Brock Feeney. I can't believe he's actually selected Feeney. He's changed. Maybe the holiday is doing him well. And he's also selected Feeney to take out race 5. And for the last race, the quali, he selected Wood. He just can't get enough and thinks he's going to be right with that prediction. And for race 6, the winner will be Mostert. Now, for my predictions, I've selected Feeney for quali, for pole, and for race 3. I've selected quali for race 4 with Brown and the winner for race 4 being Mostert. And then a pole for race 5 will be Will Brown, with him taking out the race win as well. And the pole position for race 6 and the race 6 winner, I have selected Cameron Waters, in a hope that potentially some of this form can change for him and he can get himself back in the hunt for the championship title. So that wraps up this week's motorsport news and also our predictions for the supercars. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Like, subscribe and share if you do love this stuff, and we'd love to hear how you think we went in our predictions on social media. I'm Damien. See you next time.